Hi guys, it's Michelle Patterson here with Elevon, and today I'm just going to be doing my makeup, getting ready for my day of shooting. We'll do a little chit chat and yeah, just hang out for a little bit. So today I already did my foundation, my concealer. I'm going to be using some Bobbi Brown products and eyeshadow palette that's just pretty neutral. I did bring over my little MAC palette here. I've had this for a while just in case this is too neutral and I want to pop it up a little bit. But yeah, let's get into it here. I do want to start off a little chit chat about changing, I don't know if you want to call it a policy. I think I'm going to hold off on doing reviews of people's makeup brands for now, unless you're really an established brand, you know, where the protocol for sponsored videos or protocols for reviewing that product are honored. Because what ended up happening, oddly enough, you know, because I really wanted to be supportive of smaller brands, of people who were just getting started, but it ended up that people were getting kind of pushy, demanding, and some people they didn't even have a brand. It was just something that they're like making in their kitchen, and then they're sending it to me, and they're like, "Here, you want to try this?" And I'm like, is this regulated? What are the ingredients? I don't know what's going on here. And I don't know, again, with the pushiness, it was like people would track and they would see that the package arrived at my P.O. box, and they started kind of invading my privacy, and I don't know, and like kind of pushing me around and being like, well, when are you going to be by your P.O. box? Actually, I had somebody say, I want you to go now and go get that. Or I would have people say, and it was all under the guise of, I'm just worried that it didn't get there. I mean, if you see in the tracking that it's sitting in my P.O. box, then it got there. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, and then once I got the product, people would be like, hey, when are you going to do that video? When am I going to see it up? I've been looking every day for it. And I'm like, okay, I just got it yesterday. Can I have a minute to use it to see if I even like it before, you know? So again, I think people just didn't understand how that goes. You send out products and then it's up to the YouTuber whether they want to review it or not. And again, they have to use it before, I mean, unless you're doing a first impressions. But yeah, I mean, I had people who were getting pushy about what to say about the product. Okay. No. That's not how that goes. And I started feeling like I had to, I don't know, like I was sort of beholden to like it. And it kind of got out of hand. So I'm just going to give that a break. You know, thank you to everybody who did, you know, send me product, who were very patient and kind. I do appreciate that. You know, it's not because I didn't like your stuff or I didn't like doing it. It was just, I don't know. I even had one person send me a book, and this was a while ago. And when I got it, I sent the person a thank you note, and they also said that they were going to send product and all this stuff. And apparently she didn't get the thank you note because she's reaching out to me later going, hey, did you ever get that book? But the note that she included with that book said something like, can you read this and then talk about it on your channel? And it was all to like raise awareness for our cause. As I came to discover, it was, you know, again, it was just like a lot of wanting free publicity for something, you know, I don't know. It's just like, I'm not here for that. I don't mind helping a cause, but it needs to be a little more organized. And I think this just felt like a personal agenda kind of thing. And I'm cutting that out. That's not good. And plus, it's not good for my audience. Like, how are you supposed to trust me if I just take on anything and you know what I mean? That's not how that goes. So, yeah, there's that. Also, do you guys see my hair? Can you tell? I don't know. If you guys remember, I was using eSalon, and this is eSalon hair color. And I had problems with their customer service, just being very dismissive, giving me fake apologies. Sorry you feel that way. When they sent me hair color that was bad. I mean, it turned out kind of like an ashy pink as it wore on. And it was really weird. But they were very dismissive, wouldn't get back to me. When they did, they weren't really saying anything helpful. A manager told me, like, sorry you feel that way. So it was a non-apology. Putting it back on me. Sorry you feel that way. Next time you want a color consult, contact me directly and I will help you. All right, so that's what I did. And she just sent me off to the colorist that screwed up my color in the first place. So that colorist sends me this color. And I even gave exact formulas. Now, not every brand is going to have the same stuff. I get that. But I even gave the exact formula of what my hairstylist did just to touch it up. Sent me a color that was not anywhere even in the ballpark of what was on my hair. And not only did it not cover my gray at all, okay, so it didn't even cover the gray, but it didn't even cover my roots. Like I still have like really brown roots and then like kind of like a brownish reddish. Again, I don't know if that's going to pick up, but it was like a whole thing. Anyway, I reached out to them to be like, hey, I was trying to be really patient and be like, hey, can we correct this? And they never answered me. So I don't even know what's happening. I don't even know. I don't even care. I can't put my energy into it anymore. All it says in my account is that they're working on my next color. So I'm like, okay, let's see how that goes. See what happens. And after that, I mean, if you guys have a delivery service that's sort of like eSalon where, not box color. I don't like box color because the formula is weird. It like coats the strand. I'm not into it. With my hair texture, that's not going to fly. But the formula for eSalon, for the most part, as far as how it makes my hair feel sometimes, most of the time, pretty good. And I have just discovered about myself, and I'm ready to admit that I do not like sitting in salons, especially when I'm getting my hair done, colored. I mean, I don't know what it is. It's so boring to just sit there and process. At least when you're home, you can do your dishes, you can get other things kind of accomplished while your hair color is processing. So, yeah. So if you guys have suggestions for another hair service or whatever, just let me know. God, my wrinkles are bad today. Ooh. It's going to be like, you're being so negative. Yeah. Being honest. What you going to do? I mean, if I'm really honest, I've had a weird day. It's been a very weird day. So actually, just before I started recording, somebody was outside yelling. And it concerned me. So I was like, it didn't sound like they were panicked. It sounded more like somebody lost their dog. That's what I kind of assumed it was. So I'm going around, but I didn't see anybody. Like nowhere. There was nobody out there. And I even looked out my one window in my bedroom, and two of my neighbors were casually standing there smoking cigarettes and looking towards a blank lawn. Like both of them were just like, it was weird. It was almost like they could see something that I couldn't. Oh, freaked me out a little bit. So there's that. Oh my God. Like I said, it's been a very strange day. All right. So here's the Bobbi Brown eyeshadow. I like this, it's good. Kind of neutral. Let me just buff this out a little bit. Nothing crazy. 'Cause I don't think I want that to be my story today. Oh, speaking of creepy things, you guys want to hear something else? So back, when was that? Right after Thanksgiving, I had filmed a whole review of the Denver, Colorado airport. And, I was talking about how it's like or what it's like to go through the security there and all this stuff and some of the things that have happened there. It would not let me load it. Like the program, first of all, I had a heck of a time editing that video. And then when I did get it onto my computer, I was trying to load it onto YouTube and it kept failing. Now, if you guys don't know what the Denver airport's all about, Google it. Okay, so it was just very weird that I couldn't get the dumb thing to load. It's still on my computer. And I was actually kind of glad that it didn't load because I realized I was wrong about a couple of things that I was saying in there. Like, for example, I said, I didn't think that, I was like, I don't know where their other security lines are. It just seems like there's that main one right in the middle of the airport, but I guess there are in fact other security lines that you can go through, which makes sense, right? But it was just weird that it would not, it wouldn't let me have an opinion about the Denver airport. But since then, I took my flight home for Christmas. I'm telling you, the weirdest stuff happens at that airport. I'm going to try to now start coming out of the Colorado Springs airport as much as I can, even though there's going to be a layover somewhere. It's just more convenient. Number one, it's cheaper because at Denver, you have to pay a ton of money to park your car. And as much as people love to be like, oh, it's such a quick drive to to Denver. It is until you get into Denver, and then it's just you hit all this traffic, and also that drive is easy. It's all just a straight shot on I-25, but nobody ever talks about the fact that people go like 108 on I-25. I don't know. It's like that stretch between Colorado Springs and Denver. People just drive like maniacs. The speed limit's 75. But people just, oh my gosh, they're nowhere near the speed limit. And then you have the threat of deer jumping out. So like the last time I went to the airport in December, I mean, there was like deer all over the road, and like I can't even imagine. So it can be, especially at nighttime too, because it's all dark out there. It can be kind of a creepy drive to go to a creepy airport. Plus there's like in the Denver airport, you have to, like for me, I have to park, and then I get the shuttle parking. So I take the shuttle, and then I have to go in, I think it's up an escalator or 2 escalators or one escalator, I don't know. And then you go through the line, and then you have to go to other escalators to take a train to get to the terminal. It is stupid. I mean, it is just crazy. But okay, so this is the funny thing. I've been dying to tell somebody this story. Now, I know it wasn't time travel. I know nothing spooky really happened, but it was kind of, it seemed like it. So I get out in the Denver airport, and I'm standing there, and I'm just like, I don't know what I was doing. I was getting something out of my bag. I think I was getting my car keys out of my bag. And literally, I do this. I put my bag on, so my head is up, and I start to walk. Literally, it seemed like out of nowhere, there was a woman right in front of me. I did not see her in my periphery. Nowhere. She was nowhere. And then she was there. And not only was she there, but she had a little toddler next to her, a giant stroller with a baby in it. It was like she appeared out of thin air. Now, if this was anywhere else, I'd be like, oh my gosh, I must have gotten distracted. I didn't see what happened. Given this the Denver airport, I'm like, 2% of me. 2% of me is, kind of like giving pause to this and going, okay, no, seriously, where did she come from? Like, that is just too weird. And two, she immediately started to apologize, which was okay, cool. She's like, sorry. And then her attitude just kind of changed, like morphed, and she kind of started getting mad. And I'm like, okay, I don't know what's happening right now. I'm just going to back away. No, thank you. All right, so what are we doing next? So, I don't know. What does this look like in the camera? Anything? It looks like nothing. It looks sloppy. All right, so let's go on to the MAC palette that I've had for forever. What should we do in here? But see, these are neutral colors too, except for the blue and the yellow. This was a poor choice. This was a poor choice to bring this over here. I think I've talked about this palette before. I don't want that brush. The formula here is a little bizarre. I don't know why, but it's just kind of like you kind of have to dig in to get the pigment out. And then there's fallout, and let's see about this color now that I'm talking. Yeah, I mean, it's okay. This color's okay, the payoff, but maybe not what you would want, like, I kind of had to like dig my brush in there just to get a little bit of payoff. Whatever. I have a new thing about, as you guys know, my eyeshadow palettes. I'm going to work through this stuff, and then I'm going to do a little makeup detox for a while, because it's just time to do so. You know what I mean? So, yeah. But what else can I talk to you guys about? What else can I tell you? So remember how I was like, I'm going to start vlogging. I have this great vlogging camera. I took it out. Didn't realize that I had the wrong lens on it. So like I'm trying to vlog and my face is like right up in it. And I was like, dang it. And I was already out on the hiking trail at this point. So I'm like, oh, come on. I finally got my shotgun mic back, which I had used for a couple of videos, and it didn't work very well. I don't know if I'm too far away from the shotgun mic. I don't know. But I'll use it for a vlogging mic. I just got the dumb thing repaired. I've never been able to use it since it's like, it was one of the cheaper Rode mics, so it was like 150, I want to say. Never been able to use it. Because when I got it, it had this nasty buzzing sound. And then, life happens and you get on with it. And, fast forward how many years, and I just now got it back from the repair shop. It was a faulty wire. They covered it through the warranty, but you know, even with the warranty, they don't cover shipping, so it still cost me to send it to them. And then I got it back, and then it didn't work very well for this kind of like sit down arrangement. So whatever. But anyway, so I had it out. I had the shotgun out. I had my good little tripod. Like, I was set. I was set to go up into like some cool area and get some footage for you guys. And the camera would not. Okay, this ends up being a story about me doing it wrong. But in the moment, I'm like, why won't this go into camera mode, like, or video mode? It was just taking pictures. It wasn't recording anything. There's this whole other button on the back of this. So I'm hitting the front of it. There's a whole other button on the back. Why would there be two different buttons? As long as I've got it in video mode, as soon as I, you know, press my little front button, where's the magic? You know, what's happening? Now I got it all figured out. Now I just have to wait for it to warm up a little bit more, because today it was like 20 degrees outside. Sorry, but I'm not vlogging in 20-degree weather. I love y'all, but no. So I'll get back out to the trail and I will get those mountain shots for you guys. It's really extraordinary out there. But man, it was funny because I was out and I was getting the weirdest looks. Like people were just looking at me as if I was like, I don't know. Oh. And consider yourselves lucky that I didn't vlog. Oh my God, this is gross. So if you can't handle gross things, you know, turn this off, look away. But this one woman, I don't know what her freaking deal was, but she looked at me like I was crazy. She saw that I was trying to record a video, and she kept, like, you know, when you suck the, like out of the back of your throat where you're sucking the mucus and stuff, she kept doing that. And it wasn't like she just kept doing that, but she kept doing it loudly. Like she was trying, and she kept walking behind me. Like, she was kind of far away, but I just found it very strange that she just would not, like, I don't know. If I see somebody who's videoing, or what you see out here a lot are people who, you know, they do the birding thing, but they come out with their cameras. Well, you know, if I see someone's trying to get their shot, I'm not going to come stomping up, especially with birding. I know I could scare away the birds. So, you know, I'm gonna be quiet. I'm gonna be respectful. And this woman was like purposely trying to like hoik up a lung and let everybody know about her problems. I don't know why or what the heck, but yeah. So that didn't work out so well. I made an effort though, definitely. But yeah. All right. So I think what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna complete out with eyeliner and mascara, and I'll come right back. Okay, so there's that. I just realized my eyes are really, really bloodshot. Like, I mean, I put my contacts in, but, you know, whatever. The other thing, too, I want to explain my nails. Do you guys see? Like, this totally doesn't match my shirt. I just realized, but I'm not going to change. I actually did, it's just, like, sloppy little nail work, but whatever. The whole point was to, I was inspired by this little crystal here. And I don't know what this is. If you guys know, like, if you actually know crystals, please don't just, like, throw your vote in, because that will confuse me. But do you guys think this is, like, dioptase with white calcite or something? Can you see the dioptase part of it? Like, I'm just kind of curious what you guys think. Let me know. Again, there's, I don't know if that's focusing, but there you go. That's what it looks like. All right. So what's next? Oh, I wanted to mention, I was using the Kat Von D liquid eyeliner, the tattoo liner. My hand is just like really, I don't know, I couldn't get a straight line. I really messed up my liquid liner. So what I did was I just took, like, you know, an angled brush that I also used later on for my eyebrows, put it into a little bit of eyeshadow and just kind of sketched over it to blur it out. And that's going to have to be okay. Again, you know, everything is fixable, right? So, okay, so now I'm going to go in with this. This is the Bobbi Brown, what's the shade here? This is Work It, Bronzer and Blush Duo in Stone Street and Desert Pink. Oh, shoot. as per usual. I didn't bring the right brushes over. Okay, so I'm just gonna pinch this. Let's try the bronzer. I've used it before, but I'm gonna do it like in the camera, like, yeah, that's gonna happen. But I haven't used it recently, so. Ooh, and I smudged my eyeliner right there. I'm gonna have to fix that. Let's see. Okay, I'm going to, sorry, sound's gonna get weird here for a second, potentially. Ooh, that's harsh. Look at that. Oh, what you gonna do? What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Remember, it's just makeup. It is okay. Happy little trees. Oh my God. That's a lot. Yeah. Oh, I do have a couple of new empties for this week, so I'm going to go through those, and there are a couple of products that I definitely want to tell you guys about that I liked, and also a few others that, you know, they might have a little better alternative to them. Somebody was asking me about, and I just realized that I forgot to answer them. Somebody was asking me if there was a good dupe for the Papa Don't Peach blush. The one that was going around was the peachy blush, the Milani one I have that's in a Get Ready With Me. I actually didn't like that one. I don't feel like it's a comparable dupe. But let me tell you, the only thing is that the Papa Don't Peach is a peachy peachy blush with a little bit of like almost like a bronzer kind of feel. So I bet if you look in your makeup supply, yeah, I wouldn't worry about rushing out and, you know, buying the Papa Don't Peach. You, like I said, you probably have things at home or, you know, some other thing. Okay, so I'm just trying to like buff out that really harsh line. Oh, it got crazy in here. So I broke out from something and I'm not sure what. Like, you know, I don't know. Growing up, I was very lucky in that I didn't get too many blemishes, and now as an adult, I'm paying for it. I'm really paying for it. I think because I hadn't used my Tatcha rice powder foaming face cleanser. I hadn't used that in a while. And so I'm wondering if like it just didn't like pull toxins out of my skin. Oh, you know what? Shoot. Do I do this one? What this is this is the Surreal Skin Argan Finishing Oil by, I don't know, is it Josie Moran? Is that it? It's just, it's like this creamy, I'm not even sure what this is supposed to be. I was using it as a highlighter, but then I realized I already put on my powder blush. So lucky enough, I brought over my Jouer highlighter, so let's use this one instead. Now, this again is a product I was so excited when I first got this. Oh boy. Okay. Yeah. I see. This is why I don't use it so often. I'm not like a let's streak it across my face and kind of gal. You know what I mean? I don't want the alien look from another planet thing. And I guess that's what's going to happen today. This is happening. Also, please don't preach to me about how to do this. I know I'm not doing it right, but because I think you're supposed to do it like this, and that's why it's so intense. But this particular one, I can't really, oh, I kind of went up too high on this one. You can't really do that with this formula. I don't know why. Just for me, maybe it's just, you know, how I perceive things. Whatever. I'll go back with this brush and let's just blend it all together. The other tip that I heard that is actually really wonderful, and I forgot to do it today, is to put the highlighter under the blush. So it looks like that glow from within, as people are calling it. So, and I kind of like that for myself as well. Do I need to worry about this? Do you see that little smudgy there? Let me go back in. How bad is it? Not great. Oh, so let me go in here and see. Ooh, what's up? Oh, yeah, I was contemplating doing a reload video for my Angel Souls channel, talking about how people use religion to exploit others or to have power over them. But I don't know. Am I in the mood for the backlash? That's what it comes down to. Like, I don't know. I don't know if I'm interested in that story today. Maybe. We'll see. So I'm realizing that my eyeliner got worse, so I'm just going to take a second to fix it. Okay, so this is just not my day for eyeliner. You ever get in and you start making it worse and worse? I just did that. So I'm going to go in with a brush and try to fix it. All right, so it's not perfect, but I'm going to move on. What are we missing? We're missing lips. All right, so I'm going to use this. I've had this for a while. This is the Sugar Plum Liquid Lip by Anastasia Beverly Hills. Now, when I first got this product, I was over the moon about it. I was like raving. I'm like, the color is so amazing. But I don't know, like these aren't old. These are not, I have like 4 of these. These are not old, but I realized that after a long time of wearing them, they started to pill up on my lips. So I'm gonna get going on this, but I mean, it's an extraordinary color, and I'm gonna wear it today because basically I'm gonna do a few videos and then I'm not going anywhere. So it doesn't have to last, but just a little heads up on that. Be careful with this formula. And also, if you're not interested in paying, I don't even remember how much these are. They're around 20 bucks or so. If you're not interested in paying that, ColourPop has a lot of similar colors. And honestly, the formula lasts longer. So just something to think about. So this is definitely a formula that you don't want to cake on, because then you're going to end up having problems. Look how pretty that is. I got to fix it up here a little bit. All right. So just make sure it's not on my teeth. All right, so I'm gonna leave that there, right? I mean, okay. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching, and I'm sending you so much love. Take care.